Welcome, dear listener. Take a deep breath, find a quiet corner, and let yourself sink into this story with me. Imagine a world where the sky is alive with the thunder of wings, where love feels as dangerous as battle, and where one young woman carries the weight of an entire continent on her fragile shoulders. If you've ever felt the ache of a love that could destroy you, or the fierce determination to save someone even when it might cost everything, then Onyx Storm will speak straight to your heart. Today, we're stepping into the breathtaking third chapter of Rebecca Yarros' Empyrean series, Onyx Storm. Released in January 2025, this book exploded onto the scene as the fastest-selling adult novel in 2 decades, with millions of copies flying off shelves before most of us could even catch our breath. Rebecca Yarros, the masterful storyteller who gave us Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, returns with even higher stakes, deeper emotions, and twists that will leave you gasping. If you're here, perhaps you're like so many of us, caught in the whirlwind of daily life, longing for an escape that feels real, raw, and utterly consuming. Onyx Storm offers exactly that, a tale of courage, forbidden love, and the kind of hope that blooms even in the darkest storms. We'll journey through it together gently, spoiler aware, of course, reflecting on its beauty and heartbreak along the way. So settle in, let's fly. In these early chapters, we return to a tense Basgiath War College, now entangled in fragile negotiations between Navarre and the rebellion in Eretia. Politics weave through every conversation like threads in a wardstone. Alliances are forged, pardons granted, but trust remains as fragile as dragon eggshell. Violet, alongside her loyal friends Riddoch, Sawyer, and Rhiannon, dives into forbidden research, desperate for answers about Venin and about Andarna, her young dragon who holds secrets of an ancient lost breed. There's a beautiful, aching intimacy in these quieter moments, gifts exchanged in the shadows, an onyx bracelet carved from Rierson house stone, a silk nightgown that speaks of unspoken promises. Yet beneath the tenderness lies fear. Xaden's eyes darken, his control slips, and Violet wrestles with the terror of losing him to the very power he wielded to protect her. We meet new threats, too. Powerful Venin like Theophany, a former priestess turned maven, whose obsession with Violet feels chillingly personal. And old wounds reopen as family secrets surface. Violet learns her father once tried to dedicate her to the goddess Dun, marking her fate in ways she never understood. These opening sections remind us how fragile peace can be. Like in our own lives, when chaos calms for a breath, the real work begins. Healing, rebuilding, choosing who we become when everything has changed. Part 2. The Quest Beyond the Wards. New Lands, Ancient Secrets, and Deepening Bonds. As the story unfolds, we leave the familiar cliffs of Basgiath behind.
Violet convinces the leadership that their only hope lies beyond the failing wards, in seeking allies from distant lands and uncovering the truth about the seventh dragon breed that Andarna belongs to. A daring quest is born. Violet, Xaden, and a small band of trusted riders venture into uncharted isles, each more wondrous and dangerous than the last. Picture it with me, crystal temples gleaming under foreign suns, hidden libraries holding forbidden lore, encounters with iridescent dragons whose scales shimmer like forgotten stars. The world building here expands breathtakingly. We learn of lost histories, corrupted gods, and the true cost of the wards that have protected Navarre for centuries.
Along the way, relationships deepen in the softest, most poignant ways. Violet and Xaden navigate the agony of his darkening soul, moments of raw vulnerability where love feels both salvation and torment. Their bond, tested by distance and darkness, reveals new layers, dream-walking signets, whispered confessions, and choices that break your heart even as they strengthen it. Friendships shine too. The Quest Squad, including Brennan, Jacinia, and even unlikely allies, shares laughter amid peril, reminding us that even in war, connection is what keeps us human. And Andarna, oh, sweet Andarna, grows in ways that will warm and wound you simultaneously. Yet danger shadows every step. Battles erupt with wyverns and venom. Losses cut deep. We mourn beloved characters whose sacrifices linger like smoke. And revelations shake foundations. Corruption in leadership, betrayals from within, hints of greater powers at play. In 2025's fast-paced world, where notifications pull us in 1,000 directions, Yarros invites us to reflect. What truths are we willing to chase, even when they lead through storms? Now, as we near the climax, let the intensity build gently. The quest culminates in revelations that reframe everything. Ancient temples yield clues to venom origins and possible cures, but at terrible cost. Alliances fracture, loyalties are tested, and Violet discovers new depths to her own power, including a second signet that ties her even closer to fate's weave. Major battles rage, chaotic skies filled with dragon fire, ground-shaking magic, heartbreaking losses like quins that ripple through the squad. Andarna returns in a moment of pure wonder, helping turn the tide against formidable foes. The quest culminates in revelations that reframe everything. Ancient temples yield clues to venom origins and possible cures, but at terrible cost. Alliances fracture, loyalties are tested, and Violet discovers new depths to her own power, including a second signet that ties her even closer to fate's weave. Major battles rage, chaotic skies filled with dragon fire, ground-shaking magic, heartbreaking losses like quins that ripple through the squad.
Ondarna returns in a moment of pure wonder, helping turn the tide against formidable foes. Xaden's struggle reaches its peak. The Onyx Storm of the title erupts as his power surges uncontrollably. Violet faces impossible choices: save the continent or save the man who holds her heart. Their love story reaches new, soul-shattering heights, intimate, passionate, profoundly emotional. Extended metaphors of storms and balance weave through these pages, mirroring life's tempests. Sometimes we must let the rain fall to clear the air, trusting growth comes after the flood.
Conclusion and final reflections. And so, dear listener, we reach the end. Though truly, with that devastating cliffhanger, missing memories, shocking turns, a new Venom brother, questions about marriages and sacrifices, it feels more like a breathless pause before the next thunderclap. Onyx Storm is a testament to Rebecca Yarros' gift, crafting worlds that feel alive, love that feels eternal, and courage that inspires us to face our own storms.
If this summary touched your heart, if it reminded you of love's fierce power or hope's quiet strength, like this video, subscribe for more gentle journeys through beloved books, and share in the comments what moved you most in the Empyrean series. Which moment broke your heart or made it soar? For the full immersive experience, every spicy scene, every dragon roar, every tear, I gently encourage you to read Onyx Storm yourself. Thank you for sharing this flight with me. Until next time, may your own storms bring clarity, and may love always guide you home.